Hey everybody, how you doing today? This is Sean from My Damn Trip, and it's been quite a while. So today I decided I was gonna do a little bit of breakfast, and Nook was actually in town, and I was thinking maybe I'll do kai jiao because I'm missing my Thai girlfriend. But I realized I didn't have any rice made, so I hobbled to the kitchen and realized that Nook had made rice before she left, and that is why I had to make this video, because she made it in our Cuckoo rice cooker, which is the absolute bee's knees for rice cookers. And it's been in this rice cooker right here. This rice cooker right here, it's been in there for 145 hours right now. So it's been in there for quite a while. But they say that this rice is supposed to stay good in the cooker, I think up to a week or something like that. I'll have to verify. However, I'm going to try it today. It hasn't been opened. It's just been sitting here on the counter, and I'm going to eat the rice. However, before I eat the rice, I need something to eat my rice with. You can't eat rice alone. That's definitely not a Thai thing to eat rice alone. So you got to have something with it, and not just sot tulung or soy sauce. So today I'm going to make some kai jiao. Super quick, super easy dish, and I ate it almost every day in Thailand for breakfast. In fact, I ate it so much that the ladies would just come in, and when I would walk up, they would just start making it for me. So today we're going to teach you how to make kai jiao. First thing we need to make kai jiao is a pan. And you can use almost any kind of pan. Let's see what I've got here. I've got this one. And this is one that Nook actually just bought from Goodwill, of all places. And she said she loved it, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. This one isn't bad. I mean, they got the non-stick coating, so the non-stick is definitely a good thing. However, the sides are kind of high. So we'll see how that works out. It may be a little bit tough to flip, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. What you're going to need to make kai jiao, in the pan, you're going to put some type of oil, olive oil or palm oil. Palm oil is honestly, it tastes a little bit better, but kind of hard to get tough to get palm oil here in the States. So I do use olive oil. Let's see, I got it right on the counter right over here. I'm using the Pompan extra virgin olive oil, and this is a smooth flavor for sauteing and frying. So you'll need some of that for the pan. You'll also need some eggs. We'll move this out of the way for just a moment while we get our prep area here. We'll need some eggs. You can add as many eggs as you like. I kind of like 3 eggs in my kai jiao, so I'm gonna put 3 eggs. You can put as many as you like. Just know that when you put more eggs, you'll have to change the egg to the next ingredient ratio a little bit, and so you may have to play with that. What else do I need? After eggs, I need a bowl to mix those eggs up in, and here's the bowl right here. So we're going to crack the eggs and put them in the bowl, but we need one more ingredient, and that ingredient is fish sauce. So nam pla, we got our nam pla there, you see that? Little nam pla, we're going to need that, and a lot of people don't like it, especially if you tell them that fish sauce is in it, but some people really love the taste in their scrambled eggs. So we've got our 3 eggs here. We've got 1, crack those right in the bowl. 2, kai song, egg 2, kai sam, di ma. Okay, so we got our eggs in there. We're going to grab a fork, and we're going to mix these eggs up. And you want them a good consistency. You want not to be, you could see these eggs right now are kind of not mixed all the way. You want them to kind of be mixed all the way. At least I do. I prefer the way that tastes if you mix it a little longer. And you do this process before you put the fish sauce in. Go the other way. Whoa. All right. So there we go. That's about the consistency that you want. You want to be able to see that the egg is yellow all the way through. Mix that a couple of times more, and then now it is time for our nampla. All right, so nampla, you know, I don't have a specific measurement, and I've looked on other videos on YouTube, and their measurement was completely wrong, because when I made it, it was way too much, and so I had to experiment with this. But with 3 eggs, I usually do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it. And that's it. That's it. That's it. You mix it up. And that may have even been a little bit much, honestly. I can tell, when you make it a lot, you can tell from the way it looks. But there you go. Your cai jiao is ready. Let's throw some oil into this pan. You want to use a decent amount of oil. It is an oily dish. It's meant to be that way. And then we're going to crank on our fire. Oh, wrong one. There we go. All right, so we got a nice wide flame here that's going to be covering the entire area of our pan, so that'll work out pretty good. Let's let that get heated up. It doesn't take very long to heat this pan up at all. It gets hot, the oil gets hot, and then you're ready to go. When you go and eat cai jiao at some kind of food stand or whatnot in Thailand, they'll have it out a couple few minutes. It's a really quick dish. You can see the oil is already starting to get a little bit excited in there. I can see the ripples. I'm not sure if you can see the ripples on the camera above, but I can see the ripples starting in the oil, and it's moving really easy throughout the pan already. So it's good. I'm going to get my egg turner here. This will be the second time actually that I've used this one. It's pretty wide, and I like to get them wide. You're going to want it to be as wide as possible, because it's going to be like flipping an omelet, you know. So it's okay. So we're looking good. I'm going to take this fire, take it down a little bit more. So it's a really nice, really strong flame. And we've got our cai jiao here. So let's get that ready and get it into the pan. I like to mix it while I'm dropping it into the pan there. That oil could have been a little bit hotter. So I'll turn up that flame. But you can see around the edges, it's going to start cooking all around these edges here. Outstanding. So we had time for a little story. One morning while I was eating cai jiao and right by the house, the guy came up and he sits down next to me, and he ordered grapao. And he starts eating it, and he doesn't say anything to me. He just takes some of it and puts it on my plate, and I'm out and I'm cool with that. I'm not shy or anything like that. He said something in Thai, and the stall, the vendor translated it. She said that he said I should try this because he's seen me eat this dish before, and there's much better Thai food to eat. So, and back here in the States, if you go around and ask one of the local Thai restaurants to make you cai jiao, do they make cai jiao? Their eyes will get really wide, and what are you doing asking about that? You know, because that's not a dish that normally foreigners ask for. They ask for, you know, I don't know, pad thai or something like that. That's common. But chicken satay, there you go. There's another one. Another Farang favorite. So this is starting to look good. It looks like it's puffing up a little bit too much, and that's okay. That's how it looks while you're cooking it. It'll get a little cakey, a little bit fat, and then once you get it out of the pan and out of the oil, it will settle down and get flat again. So here we go. I'm going to get this over to the sink. Let's see, it's about time now. With kai jiao, how you make it is you serve the omelet over the rice. So you put the rice down first, then you put the omelet over it, nice and hot, and it's delicious. So that way, when you eat it, you cut into the omelet and then into the rice as well. That's when you order kai jiao all on its own. If you order it with another dish, generally they'll bring you the kai jiao separate on a plate without any rice because you've already got rice with one of the other dishes in your meal. This is about time to flip this guy. He is good here. So I like to tip the pan to the side, especially with these high edges. And it's a little bit too long. Get that off the floor. That's a little bit too brown, but it's okay. When it's crispy like that, you may like it, you may not. You'll want to play with the recipe. But the one thing that I do recommend is the shots of fish sauce, because you can deal with a little less fish sauce or it being a little overcooked. You put a little more sok tulung on it, a little more soy sauce on it, and it's okay with the rice. But if you have too much fish sauce, Yin might die. Can't eat it. So this looks pretty, starting to be good on the underside. I could have definitely flipped it a little bit sooner, but that's okay. So let's get a plate. And we're gonna get into this 146 hours now. Look at that. Can you get, is this getting it? I've got to make sure this thing is getting it. 146 hours. There it is. Put that right back there. I got to get my kai jiao off the flame. That takes care of that. Let's open this. We in shot. We are in shot. Let me get it a little bit more in there. Can we see that? Without. Boom. All right, so normally they tell you even in the directions, we fluff the rice when you open the cooker. So you fluff the rice up a little bit. Kai jiao is, I can hear it, I can smell it, it's getting a little bit too happy. We're gonna take this out. This actually doesn't look bad at all. It's scooping really well. It's compacting into a nice pile. It's good. Doesn't smell bad. I like it. I'm gonna do it. It's a little sticky. That's okay. You know, 146 hours. It's been a while. Okay, so now for the crowning jewel. We're gonna take that kai jiao, and then here's the good thing about kai jiao having two sides. And it's perfect every time. Look at that. Look at that. That is great. That is how you make kai jiao Farang style. 3 eggs, rice underneath, really nice. And this thing, I didn't talk about the rice cooker too much. You know, this thing talks to you. This model is actually the DHSR 0609F, and it does talk to you, in fact. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can turn this off. We just hit cancel. And there you go. There's a bunch of different things that it says and does. It can make cheesecake apparently, as it says in the directions. And if you have a Thai mom asked, does it come with its own rice scoop? Because a lot of the rice cookers are not these days. It does come with a rice scoop, mom. It also comes with some other attachments here, and it's got a little attachment for steaming rice, and I think it's got one other thing. It's got its own rice cup that comes with it, and it's very, very easy to measure the rice. You take this cup, if you want 2 cups, you take the cup 1, 2, and then you fill the actual vessel to the line that says 2, and you're done. You shut the lid, you hit the button, and that's it. You're done. So
starting power save.
Starting power save. So one other thing is there's a lot of soy sauces on the market, but the one that I really like is this Golden Mountain. It is one that I did find in Thailand on a lot of the restaurants in Thailand. If you guys have been, you'll know what this bottle here is. We do have the other kind. Let's see. The other kind. Ah, well, this is the good one. So how I do it is I open up a little bit of the soy sauce and I just shake that out right onto the egg. And let's see here. Now to do this like a traditional Thai, you would have a spoon and a fork. That's how they do it. And you would open this up like this. They don't really cut it. They kind of pull it apart like so. Kind of pull that open. And then it mixes with the satulung, the soy sauce. Then you get yourself a bite of that. And I'm supposed to be putting it on the spoon. You can tell I've been back in America for a while. I kind of favor the fork. Let's go ahead and give it a try. That's amazing. 146 old hour rice. Let's try it. I'm gonna try just the rice. That's amazing. That's amazing. This rice cooker, I've had it for about 8-9 months now, and every single time the rice comes out absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, cuckoo. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I got my rice and you got your video and you got your recipe. Go ahead and make your own kaijiao at home. Let me know how it works out in the comments below. If you like it, if you don't, hey, at least you try it. Thanks again for watching my video. I'll see you guys soon. Oh, make sure you subscribe. And if you like this video, after you make the kaijiao, come back and like the video. Bye-bye. Oi, Mark.